It's now been 2+ weeks, and I still do not know how the hell that happened in Houston on that Sunday night on Fox, where Gotham will return coming up later in April, Monday, April 24th. We're in the middle of season 3, and one of the stars of that show, who is a huge Patriot fan, who was in the house in Houston, back here on the Rich Eisen Show. Good to see you, Michael Chiklis.
Great to see you, Rich. No one really knows how that happened.
How the hell did that happen? I mean,
these guys, they're Tom Brady.
That's what he said. That's what you said.
Tom Brady. Listen, someone else that's not going to happen with.
Not Garoppolo now. Not Garoppolo. Let's be honest here. Now, you weren't sitting there. I
wasn't happy in the first, at the end of the,
because I was seeing on Twitter people like, this is the end of Tom Brady. This is the end of that.
Oh, not me.
I know, not you.
I was not happy, but I was not going there at all. We were being beaten up, let's face it. And I just want to segue for a second and say that you're wrong about the Cubs, because it's over now. They can absolutely, that curse is broken. They're done with that. They can move forward. The converse of that, and that's what I want to ask you guys, is what happens to the Atlanta Falcons now?
Great question.
Because the last thing when I saw like the 2011 Bruins, remember that game when they beat Toronto and they were down by 5 goals with 5 minutes left? That Toronto team was beating the life out of us. They took their foot off our necks. A Wile E. Coyote team turned it around, won that game. We had no business winning it. And that Toronto team was never able to rebound again. Never. And they should have been able to, based on the roster, the players, the talent on that team. And that's my question. Do you think that the Falcons can ever rebound?
Well, we had this conversation in the week after the Super Bowl. We might as well have it again now. That annually, the team that loses the Super Bowl on average doesn't make the playoffs again next year.
Yeah.
Matt Ryan, though, is playing at a very high level.
Yeah.
And Julio Jones, I thought, had the catch of the game to end your hopes. I thought that was finally
insane.
the end. And then we all know that turned out to be what, Brockman? Wasn't that the first the first of 108 plays of a 1st and 10 from a team's 22 to result in a punt.
Wow.
To result in a punt.
There were many times where it resulted in 0 points because of a turnover or something. And so how many teams have not made the playoffs next year?
Of the previous 50 losers in the Super Bowl, 14 have missed the playoffs, 35 have made it. Only 17 have won a playoff game. Only 7 have returned to the Super Bowl.
Look at that.
And only 2 teams have ever lost a Super Bowl and then won it the following year.
Right.
In the 50-year history.
Well, but especially with that kind of like biblical collapse.
It is biblical. There's no other way to put it.
It was honestly, and I would not let go. I wouldn't give up. My wife was like saying to me, honey, like when we got down to 16 points, when we missed the point after, she was like, now they have to get two point after. I was like, if anyone can do it, it's this team. Don't go negative on me. I wouldn't I wouldn't let it go. And I mean, you know what? When you think of Super Bowls, there's always 2-3 plays that are pivotal that you can look back at and go, that was the moment, that was the pivot, like that catch.
The Julio Jones catch, I thought was that one.
There were 30 of those in this game. It was so exhausting. I mean, at the end of the first half, I think you guys have a picture of me. I was lower than a snake's belly because we were being handled.
There it is. There's a picture.
My wife took
Michael,
a picture of me.
It's the only, for the radio audience, the only description I can tell you, I won't describe it, the only is just that womp womp.
Yeah.
Sort of like Charlie Brown's teacher. And then the victory.
But the thing is, though, I have to say that when we scored that first touchdown, when we got the ball and we went all the way downfield and only got 3 points out of it, and then they answered with a touchdown, that I went dark there.
Well, the reason why I'm here with Michael Chiklis here on the Rich Eisen Show, that there were 30 of those types of moments is because there were about a dozen of them for Atlanta to show how they were going to win it in the first half. The first one that started was the LeGarrette Blount fumble, obviously a pick 6. By the way, I don't know if you're aware, that's the only time a quarterback has thrown a pick 6 in the Super Bowl and his team won. That's never happened before. Also,
so many never happens.
There were so many of those moments when they went up 21-3, holding New England to just 3 points at the end of the first half, then getting New England to go 3 and out at the beginning of the second half. I thought that was
Huge and
monumental.
right.
I thought so. There were so many of those for Atlanta before you began posting your own.
Rich, when I looked up at the clock, and I think
England.
there was like 4:40 left in the third quarter, and it was 28-3. And I thought, right now. I mean, right now. We have to do something now. It's just mathematically impossible. We just don't have enough time to do it.
Yes.
And 30 seconds later, they scored that touchdown. And I was like, all right, we're living. We're still alive. And, I mean, the swings in that stadium, like the emotional swings. And I have to say, when we scored the touchdown in the two-point conversion that got us to 8 points behind.
Yes.
I was sitting on the first row 50-yard line right behind the Falcons bench. We were on the Falcons side.
Yes.
And I saw that entire team deflate. And they, sorry, I didn't mean that. That was unintentional. But
Of all the words.
yes, of all the words.
Michael.
But I watched them. There was this sense of foreboding, oh no.
It sucked all the air out.
Yeah, it did.
Wait a minute.
And they
Hold
were
on
still
a
up by
second.
8.
It put a pin in. No, it's just.
No,
it's
no.
not-
It's
like it's
just
over.
not
You could keep going.
It's over.
It could last all morning.
What did the commish think when you heard the commish boo? Did
No,
you
you
commish
does
boo
not
the
get
commish?
to co-opt that term. I'm sorry. The commish
Yes.
is a term of endearment bestowed upon a commissioner out of love and admiration and respect. You don't get to call yourself the commish, which he did in his Twitter handle.
At NFL Commish, yeah.
No, nope. Where's the camera? Nope.
So are you saying it's commish karma? That's happening right now? Is that what you're saying, Michael Chiklis? Commish karma?
Boom. Eisen's got jokes. Jokes.
It's commish karma? Coming home to roost.
Wow. I was extraordinary in the room. You were there. I mean, that was insane. I've never seen anything like it. It was so storybook on so many levels. The only thing that was tough was I was there with all the Fox guys, Fox and FX guys, and half of us were New England and half of us were Atlanta guys, and they were such great guys. The guys that do the show Atlanta, and also Archer. He's from Atlanta. And it was hard to really full tilt celebrate until we were gone from the stadium because the guys that were right around us were in the seventh circle of hell.
You got to give people space at that point. In
Yeah,
time.
no, yeah.
It's
yeah, you
only
can't
right
gloat.
to do that.
That's just classless. So
Unless
we
you
were
want to fight.
Yeah, right. No, we were just like,
Right.
trying to stay cool about it.
All right, well, we're going to take a break. Back in 60 seconds, you brought Tom Brady with you, right?
I did, but Giselle, she insists on hair and makeup.
Okay.
Because without it, he looks like me.
Understood.
And,
okay. Back in 60 ticks the clock with Tom Brady here on The Rich Eisen Show. Welcome back to The Rich Eisen Show. Michael Chiklis. Again, Gotham returns to Fox April 24th, right in the middle of season 3. Ben McKenzie, Donald Logue, great cast. Great cast on Fox. And now you've been kind enough to bring a major celebrity guest here on The Rich Eisen Show.
Tom Brady, come here.
Tom Brady.
Come on, TB.
Come on.
Come on, Tom Brady. Come on, TB. Good boy.
A pug. This is great entrance music right there. A little Crazy Train. Tom Brady,
So
you're
great.
a pug.
Amazing.
That's my pug, Tom Brady. And right
Hold
after
on, can we hear him
49
breathe for a second? Hold on. Because
Ooh, see, he's formidable. Don't mess.
he's
Hey, man, don't
barking at
mess with
himself
him.
right now.
You be careful. You watch yourself. He's a stud, Tom Brady. Yeah. Right after 49, we got this dog, and, it really was so euphoric, that win, which seems to pale, to this current win, but let's face it, we almost named him Butler.
Butler, off of Malcolm Butler.
Yeah, but
Right.
nah, TB12. TB Pug. Hey, you're bumming him out, man.
Because he's barking at himself, looking at himself on the
he's looking at himself. That's
TV
what
screen right now. So I like we've got a TB dog label tag, dog tag.
Yeah, we do. It's right here.
Now, does the actual Tom Brady know there's a pug named Tom Brady?
Of course. I sent him a video of him as a puppy right away, and I was like, Tom, Giselle, kids, I want you to meet your namesake, Tom Brady. And he was just
breathing
this
heavily.
big and a puffball. And Tom was like, all right, that made my whole week.
Oh, he did.
Yeah,
he
yeah,
did not. He did not say.
Oh,
You know what gives.
No. Come on. You know how many dogs in New England are named Tom Brady? I mean, it's like. It's like
Tom Brady
Michael, the
attend,
name
Best
Michael in the
Buddies?
'60s. Like literally every fifth kid was a Michael. He is beautiful. Come on, look at him. Look at that face. Come on, that face.
Did you-
Like Tom Brady.
Do you bring him to Best Buddies? To Brady's?
I haven't, but he's looking at himself and freaking out. All right, he's getting,
There he goes.
Oh, look out.
There goes Tom Brady, everybody. Tom Brady is loose
Brady,
in the
ladies
Rich
and
Eisen
gentlemen.
Show studio. Come on back, TB12. Come on now.
Yeah, he is such a stud.
He is walking around. Does he know where the jersey is? Did he take the jersey? Do we know where that jersey is? His Tom Brady's jersey that is still missing after Super Bowl 51. You just this is bad to even discuss it.
Yeah,
Don't bring it up.
Chiklis might have been in the locker room post game.
Chiklis
yeah, it was
is
me.
the one who
It was me. I have
hoisted
the
it.
jersey.
Wow, that's breaking news.
Which I
right
think
now.
is kind of, it's actually a drag that someone went in there and clipped that thing.
Did somebody go?
For 500 grand, really?
Did somebody really
Holy
go
cow.
into that locker room and clip it? Did somebody really
Of
do
course
that?
they did. It was gone. It went missing. Someone thought like, oh yeah, I'm grabbing that, and they weren't thinking like there was going to be a nationwide manhunt based on a $500,000 shirt.
Law, you've got a. What's your question?
Yeah,
for?
so whenever we just kind of talked about this in the news, I asked Rich what his most prized piece of sports memorabilia is. Do you have one, A, or do you have something from a show or movie that you've done? Do you have the Final Four wardrobe, anything like that?
Oh, I have tons
By the way,
of stuff.
Fantastic Four.
Or
I have
Fantastic
tons
Four?
of great
It's a
stuff.
Final Four.
I have tons of great. I have to say, I
We're a
have.
sports show, Rich.
I
Think of
have
basketball.
an autographed ball by Tom from Best Buddies that he signed for me. I have a bat, from Manny Ramirez.
Oh, wow.
From the collapse of the Yankees.
Do you have a Kurt Schilling red Sharpie that he used on his sock? Do you have that?
Yeah.
Because that would be worth a lot of money. Why aren't you laughing at that one, Brockman? Hold on, TB12's
Because
behind
he
my desk.
really had an injured ankle. I don't know why you're going back
had
to
a
that.
surgery.
Bit.
He had a surgery and it
has
broke open.
scars on his ankle.
His stitches broke open. Hey, Tom Brady.
Tom
Hi,
Brady's
Brady.
back here.
It's the greatest thing. It is the greatest thing to be at a dog park with this dog and watch people's faces when you go, Tom Brady, drop that. Don't eat that, Tom Brady. People look at me and go like, really? You really did? I'm like, yep. And I don't call him Tom and I don't call him Brady. I call him Tom Brady. Oh, there he is.
Wow. He's now on the Rich Eisen Show desk here. What do you got to say? Tom, where's that jersey? Tom, what are your chances of repeating? Tom, what's it like living with Giselle?
I have a sixth.
I bet.
Hey, you know what he said to me earlier? I was like, are you going to get a sixth? And he said, I have another paw.
Nice.
Hey.
Now, please tell me when you're outside, if it might be inclement weather, even though we're in Southern California, and you want him to go do his business. You say, do your job, and he poops on demand. Does that actually happen?
He's pretty good. He's pretty good. I don't know about on demand, but
do your job, Tom Brady. Tom Brady, do your
tell him,
job.
do your job. Tom Brady, do your job. Don't! I can't tell him that when you're.
Wait a minute, he's on my leg. Good job, Tom Brady. Here.
Yeah, he might be marking his territory around here, man. I told you, he's an alpha male.
Okay.
Look at that face.
Good job, Tom Brady.
Well, I'm just a fan of irony, and the idea of naming a pug Tom Brady.
That's great. Yeah. I named.
works.
Yeah, my dog's. My next dog's name was going to be Ryan Fitzpatrick, but it didn't really have the same. So Gotham doesn't return fast enough, man. When is Gotham doesn't come back till late April?
Yeah, I know. You know what? It's such a big show.
Yeah.
That and it's a cast of thousands.
How
It's
long
like
does it take to
17
shoot an episode of that? It looks like a movie.
9 to 11 days.
Wow.
Yeah, it's a big show, and that's why, because we start this year we started in June, late June, which is half a month before every other show.
Right.
But by the time you get to the Christmas break, they're airing what we're shooting last week.
Sure.
So they have to take these hiatuses so that we can put some more shows in the can.
Are you all shot out right now? You're done?
I'm done.
You're done.
Oh, I shouldn't say
Well,
that.
you should. No. But we showed a clip of you in what appeared to be jail clothes.
Yeah,
where you were
I
delivering-
go full on.
Yeah, you don't seem to be grounded in reality somewhat.
No, he goes full on supervillain. This is.
How great is
I
that?
can say that.
You must love that.
Done because your character
I already
dies.
played a super. What's that?
Whoa.
Dun.
Whoa.
Done because your character dies, or just done for the season?
Boy, he's just. I'm not going to say, but I can tell you that it goes crazy. He goes crazy.
That must be fun.
And it's so fun to have gone from playing a superhero to playing a supervillain. It's so much fun.
Congratulations, by the way.
Thanks, man.
On another Super Bowl win.
Wow. What a
Congrats
thing.
on that, because you don't have enough of
Yeah,
those.
like I had something to do with it.
You don't have enough of those. Thanks for bringing Tom Brady here.
Hey, listen, I might have gotten into Matt's head because we were sitting right by, the Falcons bench, and late in the fourth quarter, I was going, "Feel it slipping away, Matt.
Did
Do you feel it?" Oh, I felt so hard.
Did you really start screaming that stuff?
I did.
He's acting like Matt
It's
Ryan.
awful. I know. It's terrible.
You're razzing Matt Ryan?
I was. He was right there. I had to. I was like, it's slipping away. I wanted to be the devil on his shoulder. the doubt, the seed.
So when we're wondering what happened to Matt Ryan, it was Michael Chiklis.
Oh,
I got
come
it.
on. He
There we
came
go.
out and did what he needed to do. It's just when they ever called that pass play from the shotgun, I grabbed everybody's arms because I could see Dante on the strong side, uncontested. And I just grabbed everybody, and sure enough, he ran right at him and put
Wasn't
him
the
out
same
a
sense.
field goal.
Wasn't it the same sense? Wasn't the same. It was incredible. Good to see you.
Oh, that's incredible stuff. Good
Good
to see you.
You bet. I've got Michael Chiklis here on The Rich Eisen Show.
The Rich Eisen Show, weekdays at noon Eastern on Audience.